Street-level heroes take on the criminals that plague the daily lives of everyday people. Robbers, killers, organized crime, petty criminals, and street thugs. These heroes range in power, sometimes utilizing impressive resources to do so. I'm Adam Andrews with Top 10 Nerd, and this is the top 10 most powerful street-level superheroes. Number 10. Static. Originally hailing from the Dakotaverse of the DC multiverse, Static, or Virgil Hawkins, has a unique set of powers for a street-level teenage superhero. Static's powers allow him to control all sorts of electromagnetic phenomena. Beyond the ability to generate electricity for a variety of effects, he can also magnetize objects and cause people or objects to stick to one another through a strong static cling. He hasn't fully realized the extent of these abilities, and maybe when he does, he will ascend, but for now this teenager uses his abilities to fight for his friends and family and be a force for good in this world and his local community in Dakota City, while also juggling school, bullies, and family finances. Okay, before we carry on, I found this list really hard to order. Some characters have more impressive powers but lack resources that others on this list have. So my question to you guys is, what do you think dictates a hero's level of power? Is it who would win in a fistfight, or is it about who could take on more severe threats? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll carry on with this video. Number 9. Black Canary. Dina Laurel Lance, or Black Canary, certainly has the capability to be beyond street level. Her superpower, the Canary Cry, is lethal to anyone who isn't superpowered enough to take it on, meaning that when she is fighting common thugs and hoodlums, she usually relies on her incredible skills in hand-to-hand combat that rivals even that of Batman. She has used her skills as an important member of the Justice League, but also alongside her boyfriend, husband, and eventual ex-husband, Green Arrow in Star City. Number 8. Moon Knight. Moon Knight is a reliable and diligent hero when it comes to protecting the innocent, especially at night. Moon Knight more often than not explores the traumatized complexity of Mark Spector's dissociative identity disorder, while, just like the show, definitely being quite trippy and supernatural. He is one of Marvel's grittier heroes, more willing to take a punch as punishment than try to avoid it, but his stories often deal with his journey and healing and introspection. Some of his best comic book moments come in Jeff Lemire and Greg Smallwood's run on the character, so definitely check that out. And Oscar Isaac's portrayal in the MCU is an awesome take on the character, while definitely showing a bit more of a globe-trotting side to the character than his street-level crime fighting would normally portray. Number 7. Daredevil. Daredevil has been one character in comics who has been time and time again so damn well written. The Man Without Fear has had a hard-hitting list of absolutely excellent writers like Frank Miller, Ann Nocenti, Brian Bendis, Mark Waid, current writer Chip Zdarsky, and so many more. His stories explore the conflicted morals of a lawyer by day and street vigilante by night, not to mention his Catholic upbringing. Matt Murdock's stories make readers feel the weight of a man being pulled in multiple directions at once, and the Netflix Daredevil series does an excellent job of making you feel that way as well. With the disability of being blind combined with his superhuman senses and the passion with which he protects his city, Daredevil ultimately makes for one of Marvel's most grounded heroes. Number 6. Luke Cage. Even though his powers could land him easily above a street-level capacity, Luke Cage respects the importance of communities and nurturing good environments for kids to thrive in. Not only will you see Luke cleaning the streets with his powers, you'll see him actively encouraging and bettering the neighborhoods he deals with. Alongside Iron Fist as the heroes for hire, they make sure to give back to the community whenever they can. He doesn't give up on people, and he's active in rehabilitation and re-education initiatives. Due to his work helping reform criminals, he oversaw the Thunderbolts for a time, helping supervillains become heroes. Number 5. Jessica Jones. After her family's vehicle collided with a truck of unknown chemicals, and after being in a coma for quite some time, Jessica Jones awoke with impressive levels of super strength and durability, a hell of a healing factor, the power to fly, which took some time to master, and superhuman longevity. So yeah, she can easily go up and fight with the big dogs. Very easily, in fact. But that ain't her calling. Jessica has done a great job battling her own inner demons, trying to become a better person and hero. Her bond with Luke Cage elevated not only her self-confidence, but made both partners better by association. Using her private investigator skill set, she's one hell of a vigilante and a very resourceful mother that could easily put your face in the pavement if you decide to threaten the community. Number 4. Iron Fist. With the resources of a Tony Stark playboy and access to the mystical realms and knowledge in the same class as Doctor Strange, Iron Fist is a character that doesn't always seem like he would be duking it out with gangsters and street thugs. But that's probably what makes him so great. Iron Fist doesn't let his privileges and skill sets stop him from being involved in the local communities that he cares deeply for. He's done a lot of good work for the streets of New York alongside his best friend Luke Cage, who, as we've already mentioned, can also be fighting much bigger threats if he chooses to. Though New York is never polished and squeaky clean, not by a long shot, helping make it a better place certainly can't be harder than slaying an ancient dragon. Number 3. Black Panther. Thanks to the MCU, it's probably hard to see Black Panther as just a street level hero. And he isn't just that, actively joining in much bigger conflicts, but the character has had his fair share of street level conflicts, having taken Daredevil's place as the defender of Hell's Kitchen for a period of time while Matt needed to recover from the events of Shadowland, and dealing with many street level conflicts when he first appeared as Marvel's first ever black superhero. A whole whack of Black Panther's best arcs tackle social, cultural, and political themes on a level never before seen, and they are celebrated for it. As the king of an entire nation, it's easy to overlook Black Panther's capacity to care for a local community and to apprehend street criminals. But it's exactly that struggle that is a key part of his character that fans love. Number 2. Batman. Arguably one of, if not the first street level hero, Bruce Wayne has absolutely ascended beyond this with his vast resources and by being part of the Justice League. But his bread and butter is street level crime. Ever since his parents were taken from him at a young age, he was destined to dress as a giant bat and beat criminals to a pulp. But it isn't just his hand-to-hand combat that makes him such a force to be reckoned with, it's his mind. Known as one of the greatest detectives in the world, he uses his resources alongside his mind to track down perpetrators of crimes ranging from burglary to homicide. The members of his rogues gallery are all so unique and different from one another, forcing the Batman to fight his foes in all sorts of unique ways. On top of this, Bruce has mentored a rather large group of other street level heroes in the form of the Bat family, who all of which could easily be placed on this list. And number 1, Spider-Man. Other than Batman, Spider-Man is most likely to be the first character that comes to mind when you think of the most noteworthy street level heroes. But similar to Batman, Peter Parker seems to find himself jumping in status from time to time, working with the Avengers and other superhero teams to take on threats way above his pay grade. And he can do it too. That's because his powers, mind, and determination have time and time again helped the webhead to take on foes much more imposing than he is in terms of power levels. His willpower does not allow this inspiring hero to ever give up, which is one of the biggest reasons he has been a fan favorite and the face of Marvel Comics for such a long time. He is easily the peak of street level, taking on all manner of foes while being an inspiring member for the community and being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Alrighty nerds, that was the list of street level heroes. I had a lot of fun putting this list together. Make sure to comment your thoughts and opinions down below and give us a like and subscribe if you want. Also make sure to check out our new channel, Most Amazing Top 10 Anime. Some lovely hosts creating more nerd-like content for you anime lovers to enjoy. For now though, I've been your host Adam Andrews. I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace out, nerds!